Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Reckless Gaming. Today, I have a special installment for you. This is Open Challenge. I've received the invitation to battle personal friend. We are dueling today X Shadow from the X Clan. So it's something I'm very excited about. We've been talking about doing for a little while now. And I just can't decide who I want to use. So, let me change the clock here. Okay. I don't know what kind of deck he's using, so I'm gonna go with this Ampharos deck. Well, the deck sort of revolves around electric. So I have a very similar deck that's also UB style. But we're gonna start off with this electric deck first. All right, here we go. Okay, so X Shadow, very intimidating looking deck there. Kind of nervous about that Shiny Ray. So he's using two DOAs, Shiny Ray, Mimikyu, Wobbuffet. All right, so we get to go first. I'm going to open up with my Coco, like I often do. Alright, so Gardevoir coming out. So I can't move past Gardevoir because it's a fairy type, so he actually has two fairy types, and Mimikyu being the other one, and I'm sure he knows this. So he's probably going to block. Yep, so he does. He blocks my Coco with his other fairy type. So the Cocos are kind of stuck in their current position. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way around. Alright, DOA coming out to counter Xurkitree, and I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Ampharos. So I'm going to put him behind Xurkitree, which usually isn't a good thing because Xurkitree has the ability to paralyze. But actually won't paralyze. That's right, he won't paralyze my Ampharos. That's my Ampharos' ability. Okay, so we roll Ultra Lightning, which is good. Oh, if we can only get off a second Ultra Lightning. Ah, we do. So Dio's going to take his respin, which doesn't, it's a null. So he gets paralyzed from contact with Xurkitree. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start making progress on the left side as well. Hopefully we don't see the DOA on the left side. I'm kind of hoping for Shiny Ray. Nope, and we get DOA. So I'm not sure if my DOA... Oh, so my DOA is not strong enough. Oh boy, that was a bad play. Zapdos wasn't strong enough to get rid of DOA anyway, because he's boasting 136 on Psycho Boost, and I could only got a max 135. Okay, so DOA advances. I'm going to put Celesteela right here on the entry point. So it is his first turn, his first battle. He does have Flame Gun right now, which could be a big advantage. Oh, he saw this around with the Coco, so he backed up. Very good eye, X Shadow. Whoa. Of course, he probably doesn't want me to respin. It's a wise decision. Okay, so Wobbuffet coming out, backing up DOA. Interesting. I'm going to go after him again. I've got enough attack power to put him down. Okay, so we take a respin, and we get Cable Lash, which doubles the attack because he is paralyzed. I don't want to tangle with that Wobbuffet because he's got a large slice of counter. The good thing about Wobbuffet is he actually cannot attack. So I'm going to do a quick little surround move here. I'm going to do a swap spot, and I'm going to surround Wobbuffet. The swap spot really can come in handy, especially when all your mons are congested into one space. So what's he going to do now? Alright, double chance coming in on Shiny Ray, going after my Coco. And Coco gets the KO. Or, I'm sorry, Shiny Ray gets the KO on Coco. So, Tapu Koko gets knocked out. I think now is a good time to go ahead and Mega Evolve. So, I'm going to Mega Evolve my Ampharos, and I'm going to bring back my Zapdos. Put him on an entry point, and I'm going to go for Mimikyu. We've got a... Oh no. Oh no. So I was going to say we had a good chance against him. We still do. I mean, his wheel is, I'm just guessing, 75% white. Maybe 65%. Still a lot of white. Ampharos is like 95% white, so we've got a good chance here. So I need to get rid of that Mimikyu. So I'm going to go after him again. Okay. He spends Curse. Alright, Shiny Ray coming after. Oh no, not the fly. He's gonna surround. I know he's gonna surround me. Oh my gosh, that's gonna banish. That banishes my Ampharos. Well, I need to goal block. I need to put circuitry on the goal because a fly with Shiny Ray would put him right on my goal point. We are not starting off very good. I'm sure Shiny Ray to take the injury point, and he does. So I'm going to double chance and go after Shiny Ray. We've got a good chance of knocking him out here. Just like that. Thank you very much. So what is he going to do next? I'm thinking he's got to... Okay. DOA versus Celesteela. Ooh, and he gets the Dimensional Slip. Just got to be careful of my blue. Okay, so we've got a wash there. I'm going to go after this Mimikyu. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. So, I have the ability to go after DOA with the surround, but first I'm going to keep pressure on the goal. I'm going to jump Mimikyu and go after him. Can we go? Oh no. Okay, so we've got to sit. Zapdos will probably get surrounded. No. No, he can't. He doesn't have enough turns. Okay. So, if I can stall for another turn, I think I can. Oh no. Oh no, that was not a good play. I probably should have just moved Xurkitree to stall. So I think I'm just gonna go for it. So this DOA has got 130, and I'm 105. So with my Coco, I could spin a 135, but I'm gonna get knocked out instead. So Zap goes to the PC. Coco comes back to the bench. Gardevoir takes the entry point. I am in trouble here. Okay, so let's see if he's going to respin. No, he will not, because I was going to win. Well, if I spun white, I would have won. So I've got to fly over. DOA most likely to take the entry point. Okay, so Celesteela is our rock star now. Mimikyu has lost its disguise, so he will get knocked out on his next KO. Does he have a max revive? Okay, no max revive, so I'm going to go after Mimikyu. Oh my gosh. And Celesteela catches a curse. Well, he's got to either attack or move somebody. I don't think he wants to move his Mimikyu, because that would open up the DOA, so... Okay, so Gardevoir coming in, but he doesn't attack, so... I need to get my Tapu Koko out, but Xurkitree might have a better chance of knocking out Gardevoir. This Coco's got a large slice of blue, so I think I'm gonna attack. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. We get the knockout on Gardevoir. So I need to back up my... Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, so we're in a critical situation here. I've got to defend my goal, but I'm gonna lose my Celesteela. He's actually gonna get banished too, because he's got Curse. Oh boy. So we are in a really bad situation here. Got 2 Mons banished. Okay, DOA backing up. So, all I'm left with is 2 Cocos to do my bidding. I can rush Mimikyu, and then hope DOA hits the Dimension Slip. Alright, there we go. Very nice. That Mimikyu is a curse spinning machine. Wow, this is intense. This is intense. So, Wobbuffet advancing. I've got to go for the attack here. I need the Dimension Slip. Oh gosh. Oh no. So I do get my Zapdos back. But that Wobbuffet has a nasty slice of counter, so I mean, this is really all we can do here. Just pray for a miss. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that to happen. That was incredibly lucky. Alright, so Shiny Ray coming to the field. Okay, so I'm going to block him with Zap. Zap is a good counter against Shiny Ray. He can't overpower me, but Zap's moves, I think, are... they're a good counter. Alright, so... Melee, Melee, Wish. Thank goodness. Will he respin? Of course he will. Come on, Blue. Oh no. And I think that is the game. X-Shadow. Good game. I didn't know what to expect from my opponent. This is our first time clashing. So it was really good. I think I'm going to switch decks. So we are doing a best of 3, and I am going to switch decks. So I'm actually going to I'm using my Ultra Beast deck this time. Okay, so he's using the same deck. I told X-Shadow to bring his best deck. I'm not sure if this is what he uses in League, but his League deck, or his deck, beat my League deck, because I am currently running the other deck right now. But we're going to hit him with this Ultra Beast deck. So I'm going to push hard. I'm going to open up with Celesteela. And then on my next turn, I'm going to bring out my Lego. And then on my next turn, I'm going to Rocket Ride my Lego. I'm going to put him right in the middle. That way he's got a block. He's either got a gold block or he's got to move Wobbuffet. I don't know if he's suspecting the call signal or not. X-Shadow, I know, is a really strong player. The X-Clan is definitely no joke. So let's see if we can land the call signal. Oh, Wobbuffet misses again. I'm just going to let it ride. I'm going to let it ride because he has to gold block. Or take a chance and attack. But either way, Nilego's got a huge slice of blue. So what's he gonna do? Okay, gold block coming in on Shiny Ray. Alright, so this is our chance. Make it or break it. Double chance on Nihilego. Here we go. Call signal. Call signal. Oh no, he missed. Oh, and we get the call signal. Very good. So I'm going to summon Celesteela and get the surround. And that is good game. GG, X-Shadow. I can't wait to see what your reaction is to that rush. Sort of a rush. And we get a forfeit win. I don't really like forfeit wins. I would have rather he just have played a figure and let me take the goal. I think it's not bad manners, but letting me have the goal is good manners. I earned it. So here we go. We are tied for 1-1, and this is the make or break round. So I think I'm running my Ultra Beast deck again. We just had good luck with it, although my opponent does now know what to expect. So I anticipate that he will be playing maybe a bit more defensive. So he does get to go first this time, which always gives an edge over an Ultra Beast deck because I have to long throw my Celesteela and burn a turn. Alright. So is he going to just come right out with it? What's he going to do? Okay, he is. He wants Celesteela gone. I can't say I blame him. I can't say I blame him. Ooh, we get the flame gun. So we take a respin and we get Gyro Ball. Ouch. So we get effectively knocked out. Celesteela goes to the PC. I think I'm gonna block with Nihilego. Nihilego's got a huge slice of blue, and for whatever reason, if he does spin his tentacle, I will take control of DOA. I'm just hoping that that is not the case. Okay, hurdle jump coming in. Immense pressure coming in from X Shadow. He wants to end this now. He doesn't have another hurdle jump, so I'm gonna put Coco right here. I don't want to burn my gold block just yet. Thank God for that 3 MP. So on this next turn, I can surround him if Coco manages to survive. Okay, melee, that's good. Can we get another? Thank you, sir. May I have another? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so now we've got to gold block. I'm not really concerned with Nihilego sitting on the gold. He's a good defender because of all that blue. I think he's like level 7. I think most of my Ultra Beasts are level 7. Just about all my Pokemon on this team are level 7. Alright. There we go. Call signal. And we get call signal again. So thankfully we survive. Like I said, I'm not really concerned. I'm going to go ahead and start to advance. So I'm going to bring out Mega Ampharos because I need to get Celesteela back on the field. Wobbuffet coming out, so I'm going to go ahead. This deck is only running 1 Ampharosite, but now I think as good a time as any. I'm going to bring back Celesteela, put him right here on the entry, and I'm going to go after DOA. And we get the override, so he can respin us. But I'm cursing his wheel. We give that wheel a little tap. Oh yes, and we get override again. If I'd have spun Dragon Pulse, then I would not have made that. I think it would have been a tie. Oh no, I would have beat him by 1. Okay, so Shiny Ray gets the fly. And he's gonna set up the surround scenario here. Alright, Gardevoir coming in for the surround. Goodbye Ampharos. Thank you for bringing back Celesteela. Okay, so now we are in another call signal scenario. Mimikyu coming to the field in defense. I think my opponent knows it's coming. So I'm going to bring out Pheromosa, put him on the entry point. I assume that Shiny Ray is going to take the goal here. Or the entry point, I mean. Oh no, DOA coming out. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and do Rocket Ride. I'm going to put Pheromosa right up here at the top. So I imagine that Mimikyu will now take the goal. Oh no. Doesn't. DOA takes the goal. Okay, well, I am going to make a defensive move here. I'm going to put Circuitry right next to my Lego. If Shiny Ray comes around the other side, okay, no, he's going to take the entry point. But he doesn't want to attack because he doesn't want to hit Fly and get himself surrounded. The Pheromosa, there's Mimikyu. Okay, so Mimikyu loses an MP and his disguise, which is always a good thing. Alright, so Gardevoir making an advance. I think I'm going to go after Mimikyu again. Oh gosh, the dreaded curse. You know, this is tough because if I do get Call Signal, then I will have to call back Celesteela and it will get surrounded. So I need to be very careful of that. Pheromosa is not... she's not a good Call Signaler. Okay, so... well, that actually works out really well for me. Because now I'm going to double chance and go after Mimikyu again. And now this time, I'm not really concerned about. There we go. I'm going to keep it. Or no, I'm not. Okay, I am going to keep it. I'm going to keep the Call Signal. I was just going to go for the knockout, but I think in this situation, Call Signal might be a little bit better. So we've got our Celesteela, our big gun, and he has Flame Gun now. So Gardevoir coming after Nihilego, and we spin Call Signal. Very good. That's good. I'm glad this spun now. So here we go. Ooh, Dimension Slip. Okay, he will respin and Flame Gun. So now Dio's gone. I think he can still goal block with his Mimikyu. That's what I would do. Oh no, okay, so we got Shiny Ray coming in. Well, I've got to keep the pressure on. I've got to go after Shiny Ray. We can win this. Ooh, we do! Break Energy. So now, he has no choice but to move over Wobbuffet. And he can't attack with Wobbuffet either. Oh no! The surprise DOA. He does not want to give up that position. Oh no! Dimension Slip. So, if he makes me respin, and I spin purple, oh, well, it doesn't matter. So DOA goes back to the bench, and Celesteela gets the goal. I just want to give special thanks to my opponent, X Shadow. You've been a great sport. I've really enjoyed playing you. I can't wait to play with you again. Look for some more collaborations between me and X Shadow. If you like the video, please drop a like, let me know in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't. And keep an eye out for more videos like this in the future.